All right, there we go.
No, everybody. Yeah, it's true. That's my sweeper.
All right, everybody, welcome to the ABT here at Tigard Bowl. This is Andy here in the booth with Mark Pearl shadowing me. We're our final match here with Dan Perro from Tacoma, Washington, Nick Losli from Hillsboro, and Shay Wolf from Vancouver, Washington. Dan has 25 pins of handicap, Nick has 18, and Shay has 30. Dan's up on lane 1. Goes a little high and leaves us 6-10. Nick up on 2. Nick with a strike on 2. Dan has 6 ABT titles from the Tacoma branch. Nick and Shay both for the first time.
Hey, what kind of ball was that, Nick?
American made.
American made? All right, just checking, bro. Good job. Proud of you.
For now.
Our first prize for this event is $750 first place. Second place is guaranteed $350. Third is guaranteed $175.
The good thing is you can say
Shay is now up on lane 1.
Wait a minute. Which is bullshit.
We had 25 entries here today at 24 entries here today at Tigard Bowl. It was a warm day, so a few folks were outside enjoying the weather. As Nick and Mark are having fun up behind me. Shay sets it down, left with a 1-2-9, 1-3-9.
He didn't do that when I was bowling. What's up with that?
Dan up on 2, way out. Good adjustment. Ooh, leaves the bucket though. 6 count. We had a lot of good folks come down. We had folks coming from Walla Walla, Washington. We had people coming from north of Seattle. People from Salem. Yeah, we had a couple guys from Tigard. Shay chops the head pin off, leaves that, so that's 8 out. All you guys are going to go home today winners, so it's just a matter of how much they're getting. Dan covers the bucket. Nick's trying really hard for this title. He's had 2 second place finishes in the last 4 events.
So is that Shay Harvey?
No, that's not
Shay Harvey?
That's not Shay Harvey.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Nick goes high and carries the 4-9. No, but Nick did share a second place with Shay Harvey last week at the Swiss.
I did, in fact.
So that's not Shay Harvey?
That is not Shay Harvey.
All right.
No, that is our good friend Shay Wolf from Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that Andy really digs it when I commentary.
Shay with a big strike on 2.
Usually tells me to shut up about halfway through and I have to go home, but...
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But we love you, Mark. That's okay.
That's alright. You know, you don't want me to be someone else, do you?
Well, we've done that before.
Yeah. Remember that time I dressed up like someone else? No, wait a minute.
Dan hits the light mixer.
And nobody knows.
Nick up on 3. Looking for 3 in a row to start. Light leaves us just the 2 pin. That could have been a whole lot worse.
I think Brooklyn would have carried.
Disqualified for that?
There's a lot of joking.
No, that was me.
There's a lot of joking about the carry. We did have some definite carry challenges here today. Twister pins here always make that an issue, but hey, it is what it is. And Nick with a spare. Shay looking to capitalize now. He's going to try to get a double up here and get moving. 1 and 2 was a very challenging pair today, so we decided to put the finals here and make everybody have an equally rough time.
All right, we have Nate Davis up on the left lane now. Oh wait, he doesn't have a white t-shirt on.
And a double for Shay. With the comedy club in the back here.
Well, that's what I do.
That's what Mark does.
That's what I do.
That is what Mark does.
I drill the ball, people ask me, hey, how much extra is for the comedy? And I said, it's just part of the experience. Right here at Tigard Bowl.
Dan up on 2, that's way out. And 1-2-10 washout.
He's actually found some hold out there.
There wasn't much.
Oh, but enough to keep it over there.
Yeah. Coming up on the ABT Tour next week, Sunset Lanes, May 23rd and 24th, a doubles and trios weekend. 5-game doubles on Saturday and 8-game Swiss on Sunday. That's a strike for Nick.
Nick Stone gets another strike. Good job, Nick.
And then June 7th, Interstate Lanes in Portland for a 750 singles. And Dan covers the washout. Nice cover, Dan.
I gotta go. I gotta get to work in the city. Thanks for coming out. Y'all be cool. May the best man win, or you, Nick.
Nick Stone in the house.
That's right. Nick Stone in the house. Jay Harvey, Nate Davis, all three bowling each other.
Yeah.
Oh, we love the comedy club here. Shay up on 2, trying to make a run. Gets out of trouble and just misses the 6-pin. Dan up on, and he gets a big strike. That's good. Shay for his spare, he covers it. He's all right. It's a pretty close match right now. We got Shay at 57 in the third, Dan 56 in the third, and Nick at 69 in the third. These guys are just about even. So if Nick throws another double here, he can take an early lead. Nick does throw a double. Good shot. Now Shay needs to answer to stay with these guys. Got some exciting news on the ABT Tour nationwide. Next weekend in Northern California at 4th Street Bowl, we have our first $10,000 regional. Those will follow in all of our regions eventually. We're scheduled to have one in May of next year up here in Longview, Washington. Shay for his wraps a 10-pin. Good ball.
Did you get the look of disappointment on my face?
He looks so dejected. And going for a double. Goes high and leaves a 4-10. Wow, what a bad break. Threw it pretty good. It was a little high, but you know, it certainly wasn't that good. One of these guys is going to get their first title in recent memory. Dan's previous 6-tile wall from the old ABT in Tacoma. Now we're down. He's come down to visit us. Just misses the 4-10. Very close.
Very close.
It's a very tough break for Dan. Now Nick will try to extend his lead. Inside, tugged it left and still carried. Now they were joking earlier that Brooklyn should make it disqualified, but I don't think Nick's gonna accept that ruling now. Shay up on 2, he's gonna try to stay close to Nick. He's getting this thing. He only snuck into this final by 4 pins over 3-time champ Larry Dankenberg. Shay goes high, leaves a 6-10. Nick had his shirt off and his shoes about halfway off, and he realized that he was still in. So that's happened a couple times. The guys thought they were out and came back and did really well. Dan gets it out. Looks real good. Nice solid shot.
That's how I feel after shooting $167.
Yeah, that wasn't the best game.
No, not really.
Shay for his spare, looks pretty good. He's got the cover. So right now, 94 for both Dan and Shay through 5 frames. Nick's got 69 in the third, working on 3 strikes. This way he gets this one here, he could really put a hammer lock down on this hammer. Yes. Good shot, runs it out a little bit, a little light mixer.
Just show up for the money, huh?
Shoot. I caught a good pair, I guess.
This is supposed to be a tough pair, I was told. I guess not.
You know, it was a tough pair when I was going down here during qualifying. Is that Cyrus?
Yeah. Shay with another 10 pin. He's gonna get sick of those things here pretty quick. Dan trying to get back in this game. Looks pretty good. High again, 3-6. 2 is definitely getting bad. Shay for his spare, looks pretty solid. He's got it. He was dreading those 10 pins earlier, but he's actually done pretty well this game. I think with one more strike here, Nick Losli can just about put this thing away. Dan for his spare on 2. Covers that well. Nick goes light, leaves a 2-4, so it's not over yet. It's close. Right now is at roughly 170 in the 57 frame, working on his way up. So it's still quite an uphill climb for these guys. They're going to have to throw a lot of strikes. Nick for his spare covers it. Up on 2, gets it out, and here it comes, and another 10 pin. Shay's gonna be having nightmares about 10 pins. He won't be able to sleep tonight. He's done everything but, you know, he's talking every shot, 4 10 pins in 5 shots. And he's gonna try to sneak into second here if he can do it. He leaves a 10 pin. Wow. Carry has gone away from these guys. Shay getting to work on that 10 pin. He's got it going. The handicap between Shay and Dan is 5 pins, so you know that's a big difference as far as it's $175 5 pins. And for his spare. Now Nick. He's feeling that championship shirt around his body already. So he basically just needs to stay clean these last 2 shots, and he's in it. 7 pin. Light 7. Puts him about 196 in the 8th frame. That's pretty much going to do it. Unless Shay can punch out for a 212. And challenge him a little bit. Shay gets out the 10 pin. He is so happy. Nick for his spare, and he covers it. So here's where it sits right now. Basically, for Nick to not win this thing, he basically needs a mark in the 10th frame. Shay punches out 212 with his 30 pin handicap would be 242. Nick would need to have a 224 game total. So basically 9 pins would do it. Let's see where Dan gets up here and gets his finish up. And another 10 pin. All these guys have had trouble with their 10 pins so far. It's been not able to get that thing finished unless you're playing light. Now Nick is playing light, so. Inside. Oh goodness. Oh no. A big 4. and now opens the door for Shay. It's not over yet, but it opens the door. Right now, Nick can finish at 220. Well, if he spares it, which is unlikely, you know, he'll be about 220 with his hand. It would be 230. He's gonna have to hope for Shay not to throw 3 strikes in the chance. Dan covered his spare on the on lane 2. Nick gonna go up for here and get the big 4 out. 6 out. That's very important. Now it's 218. With this 18 pins, he's at 236. That means Shay Wolf, to win his first title, must double and 7 to win the title. And Nick's gonna have to go. Dan's gonna finish in 3rd place. He finishes with a 176 with his 25 pins at 201. So Dan will get $175 for 3rd place. He's happy. He got bonus money. And now we have a dramatic final 10th frame shot. Nick is quite disgusted with himself over here. He knows he made tugged it a little bit, and he just has to hope that he hangs on. Shay up on 2. Must have the first 2 strikes. That's it out. And does not get it. 4-pin. Nick Losli wins his first ABT title and collapses in a heap. Collapses in a heap over here on the stairs. We know finally did it. He got lucky. His error did not get in his way. Shay's going to get 2nd place, presuming he can scare this out, which shouldn't be a problem. Oh, 9 cap. No, let's see here. 180, 210. So yes, Shay gets 2nd place, $350. Your champion, Nick Losli, Tigard Bowl. We'll see everybody next week at Sunset Lanes for doubles and trios. Everybody have a good night. Thank you.